Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cardinals franchise. Now, I'll tell you, that last season was a little bit interesting. Don't know how we finished 10-7, put together a much better year than intended. And will it cost us later? Maybe that's the question, right? With the draft picks, we're going to kind of get into all that, because we do have the offseason today, where I think we just start with this, right? Right here, looking at the spacing that we currently have for this roster. Colin Guy, what's going on? Finishing 10-7. Team cap space is probably one of the best things. Is what round do you lose? The wild card. Jackson, what's going on? Colin, hope you're having a fantastic day. Shinobi, what's good? Colt, what's good? Offseason, team cap, we have $140 million to spend. Deadshot, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for the first time chat. I appreciate it. Final score, we almost came back. You guys will see the video there. What was the final score? Well, they got that garbage time touchdown at the end. So what was it, like 30 something to 17, 16? Maybe it was something like that. It was a lot closer. How are you, Dot? I'm doing amazing. Because that was pass interference, bro. Gussie, thank you. Quarterback in free agency, maybe. Ladarius, what's going on? Lacrosse God, as let's freaking go. Papa coming into the chat too, as I like that it was a pass interference. It was 30-19, 30-31-17, something like that. As let's roll with this. We take a look first at the draft order, right? We already talked about how we have $140 million to spend, right? We got a big free agency. Granted, we didn't re-sign a lot of people. As C4 Charlie, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub immediately. I appreciate that out of you. As I'm trying to become a sports content creator, should I post multiple times per day? I would focus on quality over quantity. As are there ads? I think there's ads. Is what's up, bro? I haven't been here since the Finns franchise started. Good Guardian. What's good? What's happened since then? We won the Super Bowl with the Finns, started the Cardinals, and now we're here. As Pertachu, thank you so much for the heart me. We are in the offseason of now heading into year number 2 of the Cardinals rebuild with our 10-7 finish. Again, we look at the standings down here at the bottom. 10-7 got us into the playoffs with the Rams dropping 4 straight games at one point in the season, letting us kind of squeak ahead. We finished it in the 7th seed. Obviously did not make it work. And now we look at the mock drafts, right? This draft class, we're using a realistic draft class. Again, we pick at number 27. It has us taking Kelly Jones. I wouldn't mind him as a corner. I think there's some other good corners inside of this draft class that we could definitely take a look at. I wouldn't mind a quarterback as well, right? Quarterback is something on the board for us, but we will all see. Actually, we go to this one here. This is the newer one. Sorry. Jaden Miava. So it does have us taking a quarterback now. Jaden Miava at quarterback. I like Jair Hill. I'm telling you right now, Jair Hill out of Michigan could be very good. As Lacrosse God says, go get the Tokyo kicker. The Tokyo Toe. That wouldn't be bad. That would be a bad one. Did you beat the Lions? I did not. I also had no backup. Yeah. We're going to see if we can back it up today. Get Julian Sand. I wouldn't mind Julian Sand. Is Fazy Wazy, thanks so much for the heart me and the Go Pop on the stream. Lenora Sellers is a big one. I've heard a lot from you guys. You guys want Lenora Sellers to come in. So we'll see what this all transpires to be. But the first thing we have to start with, chat, is the Stats Matter tool. Now, again, I say this every single time, as Carson Beck is going to be quarterback 1 for us. If he's healthy, we may also go get a quarterback in this free agency, as we are in the offseason here. Alex Mike coming in already. Yes, we need cornerback, we need O-line, we need defensive edge, and we need quarterback. Notice those are a lot of the most important positions on the football field, and we kind of need all of them right now. So we're going to start with the Stats Matter tool. Again, this evaluates progression and regression based off end-of-season stats. Therefore, player performance matters. So we'll see how the Stats Matter tool, remember, it runs a algorithm based off what the player's overall is, where they played up to or down to during the season. And so this is how we start it all off. Just want to make sure we're not in franchise mode before we run it, because it will break franchise mode, as Cardinal season did end in the wild card. So now we start with the Stats Matter tool, running it here. Please be good to our players. I'm so worried about Marvin Harrison Jr., bro. You guys have no idea. He's going to go down to like a 77. I'm telling you right now, as Drake May up to a 96 overall. Brock Purdy up to a 90. Mahomes up to a 94. Baker Mayfield up to an 89 overall. Matthew Stafford up to a 95. Jackson Dart goes up to an 82. Justin Herbert regressed. Tyler Shuck up to an 80. Bo Nix regressed. He threw 16 interceptions. Fernando Mendoza went up. Dak Prescott went down. Jaden Daniels, Tua, Shroud, Young, Rodgers regressed down to a 69 overall. Trevor Lawrence, after throwing 16 picks, goes down. Jalen Hurts threw 21 picks. Jalen Hurts threw 21 picks, chat. That's huge. Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams would be a fun one. as Caleb Williams did regress as well. Daniel Jones regressed down to a 71 overall with only 10 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. He did get injured throughout the season, so I guess that affected him, as Malik Willis down to a 64 overall. Is that the GOAT? MJ, no, you're the GOAT. Mike, thanks so much for the heart me on the stream. I appreciate that out of you. As Jeremiah Love, right? We're starting with the running backs now. Jeremiah Love went up in overall. Jonathan Taylor went up in over. 81 to 88 is a huge jump. And now he's going to go up to superstar. Yeah, he's superstar X Factor already. Zach Charbonnet, we'll see some important names here as we go through. Achane went all the way down to an 82 overall. That sucks for Devon Achane. Tyrone Tracy, a bad year. Breece Hall regressed down to his 77 as we get to the wide receiver room now. As 88 overall X Factor. I love it. It's Patrick with the heart me. Thank you for your first gift, Patrick. I appreciate that. As you guys are saying, Julian Sand inside a YouTube chat. I love that. I love that there. We look at the rest of this. Rashid Rice. Pickens went up. Did anybody? Keenan Allen went up to an 85 after putting up 1,200 yards for the Carolina Panthers. He's not washed. He is refused to be washed. Wandell goes up. Olave goes up. Odunze goes up. Deebo Samuel went up as well for the Saints. He balled out with the Saints. That was crazy. Shakir. Mike Evans went down 1 overall point. Not bad. DeAndre Hopkins put up almost 1,000 yards with the Miami Dolphins. Rebound on his career, anybody? Primetime Papa, what's good? Fazy Wazy with the 20 TikToks as well. I love the Stats Matter tool. I agree. Anybody going down? Dude, Curtis Samuel at a 66 overall. Got 900 receiving yards. Good for Curtis Samuel. A little bit of a rebound year for him. Michael Pittman regress. Cooper Kupp regress. Quentin Johnson, where is... I'm so worried about scrolling a little bit more. Oh, please don't. At this point, we're just going to go over to the Cardinals. Please, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see Marvin Harrison Jr. here. Michael Wilson regressed down to a 75? Oh no, if Michael Wilson went down to a 75, we're tanked. Marvin Harrison Jr. also went down to a 75. Okay, we just need to go to the Cardinals now. We just need to go to the Cardinals. How bad did we get hit with this? Let's look. So, Jeremiah Love up to an 88. Michael Wilson down to a 75. Marvin Harrison down to a 75. Trey McBride to a 99 overall. Paris Johnson went up to an 88. Freehold went up to an 85. Oh, I didn't re-sign him. Oh, gosh. Isaac Sumanello went down. Yeah, he sucked for us this season. Mac Wilson went up to an 85. Garrett Wilson up to an 83. Sean Murphy-Bunting to an 82. Will Johnson to an 81. Why did Andrew Wingard improve? I hate Andrew Wingard. Daquan, thanks so much for the follow. Sign Brandon Ayuk? No, I refuse to sign Brandon Ayuk because what happened in the playoffs? We lost in the wild card. As need some receivers now. Yeah, we do need some receivers now. How did Matt Prater regress? He went 19 to 24. The only things we missed on were some 50-yarders. Taylor Demerson. Oh my gosh. Yo, chat. Taylor Demerson went up to a 79 overall? Quad Rocks, thanks for the heart me. You lost to me. Thank you so much for the heart me. Okay. Are there any other positions that we really need to see? I mean, really, our corners just went up like crazy. Let's match these playbooks real quick. I don't think we're going to fire or hire anybody. I think we stay with the same looks. Assign abilities. Need to get this done. Assign abilities. There we go. There we go. All right, let's run this here. Cards, thank you so much. Is trade Wingard? I may have to trade Wingard. I like it. It's Dot. What are you going to do with Brissett? We're not going to re-sign him. Brother, I love you. But next year, use Marv. Malachi, well, he went down to a 75 overall, so we'll see. We will see. Is Johnny Gold, what's up? Welcome into the chat. Corey, welcome into the chat. It's okay. They got all these factors. Did we get anybody in ours? What did it assign? Because we can't manually sign them. But Jeremiah Love, ankle breaker, closer, steamroller, and short in. I don't really like short in, but cool. I would have loved something for that spin move, and we're going to remove all injuries on this season here. Change up the motivations as signed Byard. Mike coming in with some great suggestions already. I love that. As clear cap space. Is there anybody they're going to cut from our team that I don't want cut? As restructure. Gibbons pending cut. He's a 72. Roy Lopez, don't mind. Isaac Sumanello, get him off our team, bro. Get him off of our team, as I like them. I like that there. Was there anybody crazy that was cut, though? That's how many games you play a day. I usually play 2 to 3 games a day. But any really big cuts? I mean, Montez Sweat getting cut is crazy. Was not expecting that. Josh Allen got a restructure. Josh Palmer's not bad. He's gonna be sitting there. J.K. Dobbins got released. Shador Sanders got cut. Quarterback? Nick Amorwari, I love it. Is Dot, you gonna do Road to Glory? Maybe we'll do Road to Glory. I do want to. Chat, by the way, if you guys saw, I just dropped a college football video today. As Eli, you should make a series on YouTube. We are going to be bringing this over next year for 27. Dot Spicy, yes, Patrick. Chat, I got the opportunity to make a college football video early, which was a lot of fun. I got the game. Obviously, I just put out the video today. freaking awesome. And that's because of you guys. So I just want to say thank you guys. I just wanted to add that in real quick just so I didn't forget. You guys were awesome. As no, you already did an experiment on Sanders. Love it. Can you download this mod on your PC? Yes, Nick. And the Modematic community Discord is... Are you doing the draft today? T-Shots, we are doing the draft today. So that is what we were going through. So it did affect the overalls of some of our players as we go back now to the home, because the first major step in this offseason, I mean, that's going to be the re-sign week, right? So re-sign week, we're going to have to clear cap space again, adjust the trade block, trade lottery, balance rosters. And so we're going to back out of this here, and we're going to jump into regular Madden. NFL Glazer, what's going on? Is how we doing today? Don, I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I was so nervous about the video going up today. Opinions on Herbie. I love Herbie. He's a fan. He's nothing but respect for him. He's an awesome, awesome gentleman to talk to. As you get eliminated by the Lions. Get Taysom Hill for two sixth rounders. I'm pretty sure he'll be in free agency, as O-line is definitely the top priority, DJ. Definitely, especially with Sumanello going down. Paris Johnson going up is huge. As coaching carousel, do we hire and fire anybody? I kind of liked our playbooks. I'm not going to lie. I loved our offensive playbook. Our defensive playbook, I think, worked really well. Hill on breaking news. Yeah, Hill is on breaking news. That's Jair Hill, which that's who I want to go after in the draft, to be honest with you, is draft a guard, bro. I don't really draft offensive linemen high, but for this franchise, it may be the move. You know what I'm saying? It definitely may be the move. Is John Cena, thanks so much for the follow as well. As what'd you miss? You missed playoffs. As we go in, I think we got to go to next week to really figure out who we're going to re-sign. I think that's who we're going to re-sign. Are you trading Buda Baker? I don't want to. As Jason Myers retires, Stephon Diggs retires, Calais Campbell retires, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Travis Kelce. As we can kind of go through this whole list here of a lot of retirements. Graham Gano, thank goodness. Get him off the football field, bro. His quad, it needs a rest. Derrick Henry did retire. We look at the rest of this. Ty Johnson, Larry Ogunjobi. Did we lose anybody? I don't think we lost anybody here. Let me just make sure we didn't lose anybody to retirement. Kendrick Bourne retired and James Conner retired. That kind of frees up our running back a little bit. Smart, thanks so much for the follow. Bills GOAT, Stephon Diggs. Is Blackbean what's good? Is why did playoffs get censored? I don't know. As I do want to, we need wide receiver, we need corner, we need O-line. Mike said it best inside of the chat. Shout out Mike, is we have to renegotiate. And with Kayvon, he wouldn't let us try to sign him. We could just place the franchise tag on Kayvon Thibodeau and then re-sign him after this year. I think I like that move. Spider, thanks so much for that. I love you so much. Blackbean, thanks so much for the 4 roses. Quad Rocks for the heart me on the stream. As Marvin Harrison Jr., do we accept his option for 1 more year? I think we just re-sign him, as he's still an X Factor. He didn't lose the X Factor. As you know what, Michael Wilson, we can bring him back for cheap. Love that. We can rebound his career a little bit. Let's give him a 2-year deal, see if this works. As he would like to play for a new team next year. Okay, my bad. Didn't want to anyways. Freeholds, we got to bring him in. Got to keep him around. 85 overall at the center position. And what would a player-friendly offer look like? Something like this. I wouldn't mind paying for an 85 overall center. So we're going to bring him in. As the Stats Matter tool happened yet? It has happened yet. As Sean Murphy Bunting wants a... No. I'm not doing it. That's too much money. Zaven Collins, we're going to let walk. Mac Wilson now wants a huge deal at linebacker. Chat, is this worth giving to an 85 overall linebacker? A 29 overall, 29 age linebacker, 85 overall. Is this $15 million a year worth it? What are we feeling about this? Yes, no, yes. You guys think it's worth it? I may try to lowball him a little bit into a team-friendly offer. So if we just do like 8 and 8, is that going to work? Absolutely not. What do you mean absolutely not, Fazy Wazy? Did you send a corgi? Did I miss a... It just said you gave a corgi. No, it didn't. Try, yes, lowball. Yeah, I think we lowball a little bit here. And thanks for... I'm just not interested in signing. That sucks. So we're going to lose Kayvon Thibodeau. We're going to lose Zaven Collins. We're going to lose Mac. This team is going to look very, very different. That kind of sucks. I mean, we have the money to spend. I think we spend the money on... Like, give Kayvon Thibodeau a franchise tag. Let him play underneath of that for a year. Last chance with Garrett Williams. I wouldn't mind this with Garrett Williams. I mean, it's a little bit more. Can we just go something like this? As Mac Jones. Okay, you didn't actually send a rose. Dunker, thanks so much for the thumbs up. Aiden George, thanks so much for the rose. As trade Marvin Harrison and 2 backups for Chris Olave. That's an interdivisional trade now, so I don't think it's going to be able to happen. You guys remember, Olave went to the San Francisco 49ers. And so I think with Garrett Williams, we can make this move. Yeah, I think with Garrett Williams, he played really well for us. Dante Trader, I would love to bring him. That is not the last offer I submitted. I can promise you. And we just give a player-friendly offer. Bring him back in. Don't be faking me out right now. As when the next college football vid, when I'm allowed to post it. When I'm allowed to post it there. As Baron Browning, we're going to let walk. Kytrell Clark, we let walk. Devin Duvernay. I mean, we liked him at returner. We're going to lowball this. Good. We lowballed. Lowballed work. Tyreek Hill's going to be in free agency. I don't think he's going to get re-signed. Andrew Wingard, we're going to let walk. I forgot he was on the last year of his deal. I didn't want to re-sign him either. Only because I figured there would be no value in it. Yes, he went up to an 81 overall. As wide as Michael Wilson is 75, the stats matter tool went into play. You guys are in the chat baiting me right now. BJ Ojolari, it wants 4 mil. I'm going to take this down to like 2 mil. Perfect. He's going to take the 2 mil. We lowballed the crap out of him there. And with no bonus, we can just cut him, which is perfect. Gardner Minshew, don't really need him. John Gaines, I would like to bring back. Oh my gosh, these low balls are working. This is perfect right now. I see you guys spamming. No need to spam. No need to spam. Tanner McKee. We're going to bring Tanner McKee back, hopefully. Perfect. As we got a backup there. Hawkins, what's going on? Tag Mac Wilson and trade him. Do a tag and trade. But if we use a franchise tag, can we not use a franchise tag on Kayvon? We can't franchise tag both of them, can we? There's no way, right? As I think wide receiver is the most needed position right now. Yeah. Can I use a franchise tag twice? No, right? I only get one tag. Why am I tripping? Casey Creeder, I'm going to bring him back. Oh, not on a $60 million deal. He's going to test a free agency. Love that. Can't do both. Christian Harris, we're going to bring back and try to lowball him. Perfect. You see him in the middle of the Timberwolves? Yeah, I'm going to franchise Thibodeau. I think we're going to franchise Thibodeau. DQ Smith. We're going to bring him back on the roster on a low deal. As he wants to test free agency, that's fine. These low balls, some of them are going to work. Some of them are not going to work. I like Matt Prater's kicking power, so we're going to keep him on the roster. That's absolutely fine. We look at anybody else. Elijah Higgins, I wouldn't mind bringing him back. And yeah, that's huge. As you see Jefferson of the Raiders. I did not, Evan. That's not true. That is not true. As Marvin Harrison, we are bringing him back, chat. Remember, this is just the opportunity for an option. We don't need to give his option. As Higgins is good. Yeah, Higgins has been really good. It's baseball. Thanks so much for the heart me. Patrick, thanks so much for the 1 rose. D, thanks so much for the heart me. I appreciate the gifts on the stream. But chat, if there's any moves that you guys are seeing that you want me to do, that I haven't done, please let me know. I wonder if we could just lowball Zaven Collins to bring him back. Can I just like... Yeah, he's not interested. That's fine. Lojo, what's good? I say I'd love to bring back Sean Murphy-Bunting, but he's 30 years old. There is no rhyme or reason to do it. Kytrell Clark, we can bring him back in if I lowball the crap out of him. That's perfect. $2 million for a 75 overall cornerback. That's beautiful. I'm going to bring back Owen as well. And I'm going to make this a 2-year deal. Just because he's been a perfect special teams guy for us. As get Mac Attack. Mac Attack's there. Don't worry. He's going to be on the roster. We're going to let Brissett walk. Gardner Minshew, we're going to let walk. Roderick Jones, I will take a 71 overall for this price tag. And you know what? I'm going to make it a 2-year deal. He's going to test for agency. That's fine. We're going to see what we can do about Mac Jones. I do like Mac, and that wouldn't be a bad quarterback bringing in. As Jonah Williams, I'm not paying this much money for a right tackle. I'll tell you right now. Kaden, thanks so much for the oranges on this stream. As bring back Owen. Yeah, we got Owen back. We got Owen back. So I think we're good. I think this is all we needed. Like Wingard, love him to death. Just kidding. I actually don't. I don't know why I said that. I spent most of this franchise just ragging on him here. Roman Wilson, we're going to... All right. Roman Wilson does not want to re-sign either. I can't buy you NBA 2K17. Did I see the Mac Jones video? I did see the Mac. Is what pick do you have? We pick at number 20. And so that's it, right? Staff improvement. Got to see what the storyline is for the staff improvement side. Did you miss the playoffs? I made the playoffs, Nathan. I think Mac Jones would be a very successful move for ourselves long-term for this franchise.
Their goals are the same. Find weaker areas and make them stronger.
As which team are you playing? I'm playing as the Cardinals. But let's see. Let's see. Give me something good here. I think we got to lock down the passing game. We're going to need to develop. Master cover 2, affecting QB timing. I think master cover 2, because hopefully that can bring our guys' zone coverage up. Please, if there's anything there. Ashley, thank you so much for the follow. As would you trade Baker for a first and a second for a first? I don't know. I don't really know if that's the move. As using the tag, I did not put the tag. Thank you for reminding me. So we franchise tagged him. Now we're good. Now we are good, but we do have some stuff that we need to run right now. Now that our team has got all the re-signs that we need to done, we're going to open up back up the My Franchise tool. Are you ready for our day tonight? Okay, buddy. I'll be on a plane at 8 o'clock at night tonight. Mac Wilson is much more valuable asset. Kayvon's market isn't going to be that big. I'm not trading Kayvon. My plan is to develop Kayvon. He's going to be, we need edge rushers desperately. So we're going to use him this year, hopefully then re-sign him to a long-term deal. And I'm going to need him to develop very well. I don't want it to be a mistake, as I think it'll be very good for us. As what we're going to do is clear cap space again, as it wants to cut a bunch of the guys that we just re-signed. Yeah, we're not doing that. As Trevor Lawrence is going to restructure his deal. So that's the only thing there. Update trade block. This is where things get interesting. Now taking a look at the new trade block, ladies and gentlemen. 5, by the way, thank you so much for the heart me. Baller, thanks so much for the follow on the stream. If we go to the trade block here, league, trade block, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Denzel Ward, Nico Collins, Devon Achane, Kyron Williams, Nate Landman, Joel Patino, Julian Love. This is a huge number of players here. Any good quarterbacks? There's Mac Jones, baby. There's Mac Jones. I wouldn't mind Mac Jones, chat. I really wouldn't. Carson Beck is here. That's fine. Jacoby Brissett, Carson Beck, and Gardner Minshew. Cool. What we're going to do is, let's see the tools. Trade lottery. I don't like Justin Fields. I struggle with accuracy with him. As then you could trade Marv. I don't know if we're going to, we're not going to get Sam Darnold. As now I would have traded Mac if he tagged him. Yeah, I think the tag was better used on Kayvon. We traded assets for Kayvon. If we only had him for half a year, I don't know. I don't know if that doesn't just sit right with me. As, wow, okay. Sam Darnold here. Nico Collins, it's putting us up there. So there's a chance we can get Nico Collins here. Hopefully this trade doesn't, cook our draft picks. Run the lottery. Okay. Okay, whoa. Justin Fields goes back to Pittsburgh. Justin Fields back to Pittsburgh for a 6th and a 7th. Damian Lewis to the Bengals. Saints get Tre'Davious White. Nico Collins for a 4th and a 5th to the Browns. Devondre Sweat goes from the Jets over to the Raiders for a 3rd round pick. 3 thirds and a 4th for Sam Darnold. A 3rd and a 4th for Denzel Ward. A 2nd and a 4th for Minkah Fitzpatrick. A little bit interesting. It's one name I didn't quite see there. Marcavius Jones. Mac Dizzle. If we go to the trade center here, how much would Mac Jones cost us at quarterback? 74 overall, 37 in trade value. Oh, we could just scam them out of Mac Jones right now. We could scam them out of Mac Jones. He's worth a 5th round pick. Oh, no, 5th. What if we throw a 4th in here? And we gotta even this up, chat. I really like this trade. I really like this trade. A 7th and a 4th for Mac Jones and a 6th. I like Mac Jones, man. We could rebuild Mac Jones's career. He's still only 28 years old. We got him. This is an opportunity here. Now in the draft, what we do is we can go after skill position guys. How do we feel about this? How are we feeling about this right now? Nikki, what's going on? W Mac Jones, do it, chat. Let's burnt like stars. Thanks so much for the heart, me. Do it. No. I think revitalizing Mac Jones' career would be a lot of fun. That's gonna cook with Mac Jones. I agree. Rather keep assets and see after free agency. That's a good shout. Okay, wait a second. TJ in the chat says let's do it during free agency if we need to. So we're going to come back to this. If anything, we're going to do this before the draft. Maybe we attack a quarterback in free agency here. So what we're going to do is just hold off for a second, right? And the reason why is we go look at upcoming free agents. I mean, we can't really look at it now. What we'll do is we will actually exit out of that. Cool. What we'll do is we'll go to free agency first. Jalen Milroe, Lojo. I know you like the fast quarterbacks. Eli says no. Okay. We're going to see what's available. We're going to see what's available. It's No Gaming. Thanks so much for the heart me and the donut on the stream. We go over to players ready to negotiate. I think, yep, we're good, right? So we now move on to free agency week number 1. As we move forward with it, as you get Mac, not yet, because I wanted to see the free agents first. What we are going to do, right, is back out of this again, go back into the My Franchise tool for ourselves. Here it is. How did you do a trade lottery? I did not do a trade lottery. I did not do the trade lottery. We went through one of the seasons. As any tools I have to run today? No. Now we can look at free agent tracker, right? Free agent tracker is going to be really big for us. Quentin Nelson would be... Baker Mayfield is the guy we got to go after, chat. It's got to be Baker Mayfield, right? 89 overall Baker Mayfield turns this franchise around. Does nobody like the Baker Mayfield idea? Yes. Johnny says yes. We look at quarterbacks here. It's Baker Mayfield. Mac Jones is in free agency anyways. So we go after Baker Mayfield or Mac Jones. He's 89 overall X factor. And then we can draft around him. Baker Mayfield 100%. Would you do a 1-year deal with Baker or do a 2-year? I'd probably do a 2-year deal. 89, even if we have a bad season, the lowest we could possibly go is down to a 77 overall. If we really messed up the season, I think. And then at the wide receiver spot, Tyreek Hill, Rashid Rice, Christian Watson, De'Ami Brown. Marvin Mims is somebody I would definitely think about bringing in. And that way we play Marvin Mims in the slot. That would make a lot of sense for us. Demario Douglas, I also really, really like. Shout out Patriots franchise a long time ago. Also, Tank Dell's down here. Tank Dell in the slot as well would be really, really good for us. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to spend money. We're going to go spend a lot of money. I do like Parker Washington as well. Do a poll. I don't know if there's a need to do a poll. I don't know if there's a need. I think it's Baker Mayfield, man. It's bring Baker Mayfield to Arizona and then maybe pair him up with Tank Dell. Sign free agents here. View available free agents. Baker Mayfield. You want $50 million for 2 years? I will break the bank for you. Come on in, Baker Mayfield. Let's see it. Where are we sitting at right now? Not great. I don't want to miss out on the Baker Mayfield sweepstakes. What is a very player-friendly offer? That leaves us only $13 million in cap space. We give up $66 million. Oh my gosh. We may not be able to. That's too much money. Hold up. Hold up. Do we have to cook here for a second? Do we have to cook here for a second? We need to cook. We need to cook. Thank you so much for the rose. I can't, doesn't say your name. Who sent the rose? Cam, thanks so much for the rose. I appreciate it. Why are you asking for all that? Well, he's 90 overall. He's one of the top 10 quarterbacks. Actually, I think 90 overall is where the cutoff is. So he's the 5th or 6th best quarterback in the NFL. So we look at our monies, right? We're 91 million in cap. I just want to see team salaries real quick. I want to see team salaries, finances, total. Who are we paying the most to right now? Right? Who are we paying the most to? Freehold we brought back. Paris Johnson, that's good. I mean, Chase Basantis is one of the biggest deals that we have, which doesn't. I don't like that. I think we have to move on from Darius Robinson and Josh Sweat. Like, what is Josh Sweat worth right now? Why is Justin Amount of free agency? Crazy comment. Cardinals. Let's see. Let's look at their Josh Sweat. Right. We re-signed a lot of players. It wasn't just him. What's Budda Baker's contract at, actually? I don't even know what Budda Baker's contract is. Is this the time in which we move on from Budda Baker? Finances. Budda Baker. He's got 1 year left on his deal. We're paying him how much money? That is gross. That is gross. But Josh Sweat is almost just as bad. If we put Josh Sweat up for trade, and we are, doesn't really increase our money a lot. What about Budda? I mean, that clears 10 million or more in cap. Is Buddha the guy we finally move off from? Peyton, thanks so much for the follow. No, thanks so much for the follow. Or do we just extend Buddha now and do it manually? John, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, keep Buddha. Yeah, I think we got to keep Buddha. How much is Josh Sweat worth? Like, what kind of picks can we get from Josh Sweat here? If I go to a team with a bad defensive line right now, the Cowboys here, he's not even worth a third. Like, Josh Sweat is worth like a third. And we had to tag on a fifth. That's not good. Would we want to go to the center contender? Who would be strong safety then? That's a good thing. Yeah. This is going to be a mess. I agree. I think Mac Jones may be the answer for us. I think we go low ball on Mac Jones, see what we can get. I don't see a world where the money just works out in our favor. This is PC mod. Yes, this is PC mod. We finished 10-7 on the year, lost in the wild card round, struggling already. Is move Buddha and Sweat for a top 5 pick. Glazer, that's a little too unrealistic. I just want to sign free agents here. Pull out of that deal. And we look quarterback here. There's Tua. Didn't Justin Fields just get traded? Okay, cool. I guess he didn't. Shedeur Sanders, I wouldn't mind bringing in Shedeur Sanders. What's your number 1 pick, coach? We pick at 20 there. But how are we feeling about Shedeur Sanders? We could also bring back Kyler Murray. One of those two guys there. The other one is going to be Mac Jones, right? So we got Mac Jones here. $10 million cap hit. Give him a 3-year deal. Give him something like this. We're there. Number 4 in his offer. Sky, that's a crazy. You get Baker, it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, we're going to have no money to spend. He's like the only big offer that we can give. And then we'd have to build the rest of our team in free agency. Like, or sorry, in backups. Like, is our team good enough right now to be able to do that? Like, this is our lineup right now. Honestly, like, this is our starting lineup. Chase Sanchez has got to go up. Hayden Connor, I mean, he's better than what that says. I don't know why it says it there. But then then we got Jones on the outside. Tanner McKee is our best quarterback on roster. And then at the receiver position, like, this is it. The defensive side, I mean, I think we're good on defense. I like Owen and Christian Harris in the middle. Kayvon Thibodeau, Josh Sweat at edges. Our defensive line, I think, is fine. And then at the safety spot, I mean, Taylor Demerson's going to be moved over to free. Or Buddha, one of the two. But now we got 80 and 7 and 80 overall. And then I think the corners are in a better spot than we kind of expected with the overall jumps. You look tired, Dot? Yeah, we didn't finish up stream until like midnight last night. And then we're back up this morning at 4 in the morning getting stuff done. Did you beat the Lions? We did not. I switched to a 4-3. You think with Josh Sweat, we switched to a 4-3? I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. What would a 4-3 look like for us? As we look at team schemes. More like a Tampa 2 instead. Like, what would something like this look like for us? In terms of then, I go over to adjust lineup. And then on the defensive side, what happened to Michael Wilson? I don't know where Michael Wilson is. I got to find him. As we're going to generate best lineup out of this. And then at linebacker, I mean, Cody Simon, Owen, and Harris, that's not horrible to me. Those are good user linebackers. Are they good linebackers? No, but are they good user linebackers? Yes. Run a 4-2-5? Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be most of the time. As you need that guard position filled? Yeah, I do. Chat, do we bring in Baker Mayfield and do we plug him in? Yes or no right now? I need a choice here. Pull Brady out of retirement. Sign Mack and Quentin Nelson. So what would that look like? Go after Baker. Well, what does Quentin Nelson want? If I give him something like this. Brother, I don't even see our name on there. And if I give a very player-friendly deal to Baker Mayfield, I mean, we're up there, but I don't know how much up there. And now we have 3 million in cap. No, that's just, we're not. I can't do it. I can't do it. We're going to offer Quentin Nelson. We're going to offer Quentin Nelson, chat. That's the only way we're going to do it. As much as I want to get Baker, I just don't think we have the money to do it. We'll be screwed long term. We'll definitely be screwed long term. What's a very player-friendly deal look like? Something like this. We're not even up there again. Brother, what is the money that they're giving to them? What is the money that they're giving to them? Give Quentin Nelson a blank check? Yeah, so we're at the top now. We're going to stay there. Yeah. And then I think we go then. So we got guard. We go quarterback. We gave the offer to Mac Jones already. And then that frees up a little bit of money where we do bring in a wide receiver. Brandon Ayuk is here. Tank Dell is here. Do you guys have any preference on these ones here? Christian Watson. We already have enough tall, like fast wide receivers. I want a slot. I want a little slot we can get in. Ryan Flournoy. Like, I wouldn't mind Flournoy. I was thinking somebody like Demario Douglas or Tank Dell. Speed isn't always the best. Yeah, I want route runners. I want route runners here. And I don't mind Trey Tucker either. And if that's all he wants, give me a 2-year deal on that thing. Give me a 2-year deal. And you know what? We're going to have enough money then. Where can I go Tank Dell as well? Is Michael Wilson here? Did he just walk in free agency? Oh, he did. Yeah, we're going to bring Michael Wilson back. I think that's good there. We should be first, and first. We're going to monitor those. And I think that's it to start. I don't think anybody's going to sign him right away. So real quick, can I go here? And since we're now running a 4-3, can we bring in another defensive tackle that I can really trust? Keanu Benton wouldn't be bad. Brian Bruzzy down here would be perfect, actually. This would be him and Walter Nolan would be so perfect. And I give a deal like this. Thank you so much for the follow. Not Ayuk. Yeah, we cannot bring in Ayuk, guys. That's, like, I got to stand on business with that one. And so targeted. The Colts want him back too. How do I give him an offer that he just can't refuse? Like, in all seriousness. Like, what is the money that I have to give this man for him to go like, yeah, I'm good? Like, is this the offer here? So the length is bad on 4 years. Do I have to give him more years? Is that how this works? Does he want less years? Or more? Because I'll be comfortable giving him basically money until he retires. Is 2 years better? No, 2 years is worse. He wants a long-term deal. Okay. So I'll give him 5. Just take the player-friendly offer. Make it 5. I think this is a contract I'm okay, because we can just restructure it down the line. Yeah, we can just restructure this one down the line here. The Giants are above us a little bit. Is bro, stop asking us and make your own decisions. We watch to see what you think. Chris, I appreciate it, but I do love the input from you guys. Some good ideas already inside of the chat, and I allow you guys to be a part of this franchise for fun. Right, do I accept everybody's idea? No, then we have Dante Thornton every single time. We'd have Dante Thornton in every single one. So we're going to give him that deal. As Kai Cards, big bro, thanks so much for the follow. Is that we love when you include us? I appreciate that, Jay. Chat, do we just keep going down? Am I tripping? Like, I feel like we keep giving him more offers and we just keep going down. Should we just roll with this? See what happens? He values finances, so highest offer, you feel? Dude. Protected depth chart. Highest offer. So yeah, it's just going to be here. Take this sucker all the way up. And we may have to do some restructuring later down the line here. So we're going to give him 13 on a 5-year deal. Is this worth the big swing, chat? I think it is. And that's going to leave us, even with the Baker Mayfield not coming to the team, this is going to leave us in a much better spot. 22 million left in cap. Biggest offer on the table. Here we go. Thank gosh. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I needed that so bad. So bad, dude. Caden, thanks so much for the thumbs up and the thumbs up. As we were first for him, weren't we? Yeah, we were, but then we weren't, and we were. As D-Bell says, Grove City College is way too local. I went there. I don't live there now. I live in Florida. Chris, thanks so much for the follow. And so now we got the receivers we were kind of looking at, but some big offers coming out for Tank Dell. Trey Tucker doesn't have a big offer. Brian Bruzzy's getting another offer from the Saints. If we turn around, hey, Brian Bruzzy here, decent money, I'd be okay with making a 3-year deal because he is still young. He's only 25. We can tie him up there. Tank Dell, I think we can kind of drop on Tank Dell, and that's unfortunate. I would love to get Tank Dell, but Trey Tucker would be fine. Mac Jones is still there, and then we're going to turn around and go back to Michael Wilson just because I want Michael Wilson back on this roster. Give him something like this on a 1-year. Let him prove. I think Michael Wilson's still good for this team. Dot, sign me. We'll see if you're there. We'll see if you're there. As it doesn't even say we're there. Cool. So we have 4 targeted, and I think Mike said it earlier, but yeah, we do need a middle linebacker. Jack Campbell was here and got taken. Now, as much as I would love that, Patrick Queen and Nakobe Dean is probably where we're going to have to go. I like Morrow. I mean, is there a Sam that we can move over? No. Is there a good Will linebacker? Drew Tranquil? I think I like Ivan Pace better. What if we go Ivan Pace and Micah McFadden? What would that look like? So if we go here, go Ivan Pace. As Pace is too slow? What is his speed? It's 85. But I think Trenton Simpson. If we're going to go speed here, we go Trenton Simpson here to start. Give him a 2-year deal. Yeah. As we're tied with the Steelers up there. So we'll see if we can get that offer in. We go back to our signings. Right? Or our targeted. We got a couple competing offers here. And that's huge. Oh my gosh, we got all of them. Bang, we got all of them. That's all we need. That's all we need. I love Trenton Simpson. He's going to be such a fun user. And then we go back here. Sherwood went off the board. Everybody younger? Like Drew Sanders, I wouldn't mind. Oh, finally we're having a good offseason. Finally we're having good free agency. I like Micah McFadden and moving Micah McFadden into Mike linebacker. Yeah, he's a little bit slower, but he can compete with for the starting job. Somebody said Sanborn. Is Sanborn here? Jack Sanborn, I mean, he's slow. Like, that's my only fear. If we're going to run the 4-3, I need linebackers with a little bit of speed. Willie Gay wouldn't be bad at Sam, but I like Cody Simon at Sam for us. Then we take him over there. And can we just lowball the heck out of Patrick Queen? Because I don't want to have to give a big offer. I imagine the offer for Nakobe Dean's a lot higher. I mean, it's not too bad. If we lowball Nakobe Dean a little bit, just give him a 1-year prove-it deal. Would that work for us? I mean, could. It definitely could. And then no corners off the board yet. Tariq Woolen is here. Deontay Banks is the first. That's a shame that Deontay Banks is the first corner to go off the board. Cordero Flott, I wouldn't mind. Greg Newsome, I wouldn't mind. Isaiah Rodgers, too, just playing in the slot would be a lot of fun. But I do want to see, right? We're going to go to adjust lineup. Like, obviously, we don't have him yet. We do need to bring in another running back onto the roster. And so if I go to manage lineup, as what happened to Mac Wilson Sr., he walked. He walked, won Defensive Player of the Year, and was like, I'm good. But our wide receiving core, is it the best still? No, it's not. I'll be very honest with you guys. It's not. But I mean, plugging in, I mean, this left side of the line here is atrociously good. Get Sean Murphy-Bunting back, maybe. Is Simpson? Yeah, we got Simpson already. Draft a late round running back. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. And then the linebacking core, you know, we have Owen in the middle, but I think we replace and have Christian Harris play the Sam. Then I think we're good. Corner, Max Melton's corner number 3 right now to 75 overall. I think we go Micah McFadden, give Micah McFadden a 1-year deal, move him into Mike linebacker, as you'll get 2 wide receivers. We'll be all right. Yeah. And I think this is going to allow us to kind of take best player available and or quarterback if we need to. Right? We plug a quarterback into this. Is there any younger quarterbacks that we can just bring in on a low ball offer just to see? Ty Simpson did not. He got cut from the Rams. He got cut from the Rams. Hello, what's going on with you? Logan Solberg, thanks so much for the follow on YouTube or the sub on YouTube. Yeah. No way, dude. No way. That's crazy. Can we just lowball? That's not even realistic. That's not even realistic, chat. Am I right? Shador Sanders. We're going to lowball the crap out of Shador. No, we don't even need to. We don't even need to. Don't even need to. Stop getting a little overzealous here. We got to go to Mike linebacker. Or, sorry, Will linebacker. Micah McFadden. Give him a 2-year deal. And we're good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Micah McFadden. Is Matt Milano going over to the Giants from Buffalo? Staying in the New York state of mind. Love that. No on Sanders. No on Sanders. Is you'll be fine at quarterback, Montel? Hopefully. I mean, that's kind of the goal. Right? We want to be good at quarterback. As we have our targeted, and I may think maybe we just throw another low ball to a corner out there. I mean, nobody really wants to go after some of the corners here. I think we could bring in the veteran and Sean Murphy Bunting. He still wants so much money. Not even worth it, dude. Give me guys that are going to develop. Carrington Valentine. That's a great pickup. Go low on Carrington Valentine for a 2-year deal. So we target him. What's it? It's at 4. That's fine. What a free agency class. Oh my gosh, what a free agency class. All right, nobody took the offers. Bengals went up. Micah McFadden Patriots went up there. And now on Mac Jones, the Carolina Panthers come into play. Sorry, Carrington Valentine. You're out. Go a little bit higher on Mac Jones here. All right, we're tied. And then I think we go a little bit up on one of these. I think we X-nay out on Dean and we go to McFadden. Is this going to be up there? Cool. I don't even know where it is. That's awesome. Love that. Secure Mac. Yeah, we're going to try to secure Mac. As Taylor Green, forget Mac Jones. I didn't see Taylor Green there. His 2-month sub streak. W quad. You're the GOAT. As what about safety, Darius? We have Buda Baker. We have Taylor Demerson starting on the other side. Taylor Demerson's a very good safety. I'm very secure in that. And we may draft a safety, said, let's say 4th round. Is somebody said, okay, TJ saying Taylor Green's here. Oh, he is here. All right. Got a sim. We got a sim here. Dot, where's Quidshon? Quidshon is on the Browns. As Dot, when is the draft in terms of the stream? I don't know. We could get through this a lot quicker or a lot slower. I just kind of, as we're going through it, leaving it by ear, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's Blackbeam, by the way. Thanks so much for the 3 roses. As mock draft number 5 is out. As Luke Reynolds, stock down. Malachi Hughes. Chat, remind me. Malachi Hughes, stock up. Tyreek Hill's going to Oakland. Baker Mayfield goes back to the Bucs. LJ Martin, chat. LJ Martin had a good combine. Remember that, please. That's up to you guys. You guys need to remember that. As Daniel Jones for 2027. No. And we got him. We got him. We don't need to go quarterback now in the 1st round. We don't need to go quarterback. Why did you get Taylor Green? Because why not? Throw him an offer. I need Trey Tucker to sign with us. I really do. Like, it's getting quite annoying at this point. As I want to also bring in just some younger receivers as well onto the roster. Parker Washington was one that a lot of people were talking about, so I wouldn't mind bringing in Parker Washington. Do something like this for a 2-year deal. Trevor Chris Olave, he's on the 49ers. Colton, you're the GOAT, man. Thanks for stopping in. As how do you do Madden Madden? The Madden community Discord. As by the way, again, chat, just going to say this one more time now that we have more people in here. I did drop a video today on my Instagram and on my TikTok of me playing college football. 27, the new one coming out next week. Loved it. Very excited for the game. If you guys see that video, make sure to show us love. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for it. Is Tank Dell still there? I don't think Tank Dell's still there. Yeah, Tank Dell. Yeah, he did get the Jaguars gave him such a big offer. They gave him such a huge offer, and I was not going to match with that. Xavier Legette is also here. I'm going to give him a deal. And then what I need to do here is just go through and see if we need to plug backups in. So we need a backup running back. We need a right tackle. We're good at linebacker. And then we need we don't really need a backup safety. I think we just grab some backups here and we sign some free agents. Leggett can be your returner. That is true. Let me just add in a young safety. Oh my gosh. Hunter Wohler is atrociously bad. He's like Andrew Wingard 2.0. I'm going to bring back DQ Smith. We drafted him. Let's just keep him on the roster. And then we go over to edge. I just want to bring in a young edge rusher. I'm Chris Brazel. Oh, we can't even move forward with it. We got to go to our targeted here. Who's our targeted? No. Oh my gosh, we're going to lose Trey Tucker. Are we serious? Are we serious right now? Okay. I did not want to lose Trey Tucker. But we're going to bring in Felix. Try to do it as we don't need Tucker. We don't need Tucker, but I would have liked to have him. Definitely would have liked to have him. I thought that would have been good for our roster. Makai Wingo coming on a low ball. And we can offer one more low ball, and I need to do it to a right tackle just to ensure that our roster is filled out just in case. But we need to draft a right tackle. We do. We need to draft a right tackle. Very, very bad for this team as the NFL draft is right around the corner. What about, when in doubt, draft Charlie Becker? As TJ says, a much better roster than year one. I agree. Is Jobe gone at corner? No. Is Colts revenge for you taking? Yes, the Colts did throw some revenge my way. As, we did not get him. That's fine. Trey Tucker just sat and waited, but we did get Parker Washington instead, so I'm fine with it. I'm definitely fine with it. We didn't get Leggett either. Anybody else here that I would like? Keyshawn Butte. Get him off my screen. I just want to see if there's anybody that I could get that would be interesting. No. Here, let's go right tackle. And then we'll move into the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Who'd you sign? We can go through that here in a second. Warren McClendon wouldn't be bad. We just go underneath the cap and just keep it. Because the nice thing is we're going to have more cap to deal with next year because Buddha's gone. Buddha's gone next year. Or re-sign him and he's going to be on a much lower deal. Kayvon's franchise tag's going to be up. As you keep him back at quarterback, we'll see. We're going to have open quarterback competitions. That's going to be the best way to put it. As we go to our targeted. Nope. And we did get Warren McClendon. I like that at right tackle, just in case. Just in case. We move forward. We can move forward. No. Okay. So it is time for the free agency recap here. As Emeros, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Trey Palmer, we'll see. But here's our free agency recap for this offseason. Quentin Nelson, obviously, we signed the biggest target, right? We signed the biggest target in free agency. Where did Mack Wilson sign? Mack Wilson did sign with the Indianapolis Colts. So, yes, they did get a little bit of a revenge on us because we stole Quentin Nelson. A Quentin Nelson for a Mack Wilson trade, I like that all day long. But Quentin Nelson, Parker Washington, Micah McFadden, Trenton Simpson, Michael Wilson, Brian Bruzzi, Mac Jones, and Warren McClendon Jr. I think that's pretty good. Let's rate that out of 10 real quick, chat. How's everybody feeling about that? How are we feeling about that? Let's rate it through 10. As Matt, I do not know. That's a great question. Who ended up picking up Ty Simpson? Nobody did. Shador Sanders to the Seahawks. Bryce Young went back to Carolina, but I just think he lost the starting job. Some 7s, some 8s. I like that. BBL says 1. Also crazy that your name is BBL. 9.9 out of 10 for TJ. I love that, TJ. That's why we like TJ. Lowest one is Woolbutt says 6 or 7. Okay, now I get the joke. Parker Washington's peak. I do agree. Let's go to private workouts. We already got some scouting done. I put that in the beginning of the season. Dante Namor. Lenore Sellers is undrafted free agent. Now, for quarterbacks, it's a little bit different. That scares me a little bit. And then I put receiver. I spent a lot of time in the receiver room in the central part because I thought some of these receivers could be good. And we got some steals down here later in the draft. I mean, Trell Harris out of Oklahoma could be very, very good for us later in the draft. And then I did not scout right tackle, so we got to scout right tackle now. And I think what I'm going to do is just go these three here from Youngstown, Texas Tech, and Kansas State, just because we do need a right tackle. And I think second round would be where we'd go for it. And so we put these three here. Let's confirm them. And we should be good. I think you forgot to sign me. I apologize. Yeah, safety. Did we... you know what? We'll go out of this for a second because we got to back out anyways. Let's go over to the My Franchise tool. Open this sucker up. See how everything's going. Aiden says, let's kiss. Let's not. Matthew, thank you so much for the follow on YouTube. Isaiah Benjamin, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. As we go to the tools here. And if you guys are following on TikTok as well, thank you guys for the follows. I was looking at that too. You guys know. I don't care where you guys watch from. I'll read it from everywhere. As it wants me to make some cuts. I don't think we cut any of these guys, so I'm just going to take our guys off. As are they restructuring Trevor Lawrence again? And then trade lottery. Moten's the only one up for trade. I mean, I wouldn't mind Rattler, but yeah. As you're the GOAT. Say, no, you're the GOAT. Landon, Cody, thank you guys for the follows. And then Yo-Yo Vaz, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Did the season end? It did. Aluakon is not bad. I wouldn't mind Julian Love either. Like, I'll be real. As we're going to run this lottery, Taylor Moton for a 5th round draft pick. Honestly, we could have done that. Balanced roster is now coming out. So we're going to balance these real quick. And then jersey number fixed. Just make sure that is all done. And now the NFL draft time is here, ladies and gentlemen. Mock draft, final mock draft. Who does it have us taking? It has us taking still Darian Mensah. I don't know if Darian Mensah is going to be the answer for our team. I'll be real. Now, I'll be very honest with you guys. One of the picks that I really, really want is Coy Parrish. Is he the fastest? No, but he can play a little bit of wide receiver. Right? So, Coy Parrish is good. I like Jair Hill, but did he climb the draft board? He did. He's all the way up now. Oh my gosh, no. Then Jeremiah Smith falling out of the top 5 now. That's the first time we've seen that in any of these mock drafts. Trevor Goodspeed slides up. Arch Manning slides into number 2. Lenore Sellers sliding all the way up to number 10 for the Miami Dolphins. But I mean, in terms of positional need, right? It's wide receiver. It's tackle. I mean, it still technically is quarterback. But this is a very good draft class. Let's take a look here at just this draft class in general. I want to show you guys the quarterback room. I mean, when we look through this list, I mean, Brendan Sorsby is here. I know. Brendan Sorsby, we're going to keep him here. John Mateer could be somebody we can grab. Trinidad Chandler, Gunnar Stockton, Avery Johnson. Like one of these guys we could develop if they have a good look. If you want Hill, you're going to have to move up to 15. Is that what we're going to have to do? I think we're going to have to move up more than that, to be honest with you. Like, I want Jair Hill at corner. Who do you guys want? As Dylan Stewart has fallen all the way to number 13. What? What? Okay, if Dylan Stewart slides all the way to number 13, I think that's where we go. Dylan Stewart. 4.55 40-yard dash. But then again, Cam Coleman here. So we will see. I'm a little nervous about this draft, chat. I really am. But Dylan Stewart or Coy Parrish is there. I wouldn't mind moving up in the draft to get either one of them. And then who's it have us going with in the second round? Go round number 2 here. Raylan Wilson. Nope, John Mateer. Okay, so it's just focusing quarterbacks. Okay. Stay hydrated, thank you. As do we need an edge? Josh Sweat and Kayvon Thibodeau are there. I would like to move on from Josh Sweat in preseason. Or we move away from Josh Sweat now. So if we go here, let's say Trade Center, for example, right? If we go, okay, mock draft number 5. And, you know, we go to, let's say, the Browns, right? So here's the Browns draft pick. Browns at number 11. They already pick at number 7 anyways, so we go up with it. Like, how could Josh Sweat help us make that move? Arizona Cardinals. I want that pick number 11. Josh Sweat's worth 200. Doesn't really help us get very close. And we would have to give up our first rounder and Josh Sweat to move up. I mean, oof. Oof. And we're still another 200 away. And that would just be, then we'd also have to tack in like a second next year. Like, it's got to be Buddha. How much is Buddha Baker worth again? I mean, he's worth 400. So it would be that and a first round pick. Like Buddha and a first to move up, what, 10 slots? I don't think that's worth it. Matthew Ego, thanks for the follow on YouTube. I don't think we do it. And Marv. Marv is only worth 100. Yeah, Marv's only worth 100 for this roster. I don't think this is worth it, Chad. Who's going to be the replacement? Exactly. As don't trade Buddha, your secondary will be cooked. Yeah. I think we wait and see. I think we play this draft very much by ear, but with the saying that, like, okay, if we stay at 20, I think it's Cam Coleman or Ryan Wingo. Or we go one of the tackles. But again, we didn't scout them enough. But I still think we go tackles. If we also stay and there's a chance, if Dylan Stewart's off the board first, maybe we move up 2 spots to go get Coy Parrish. That's also I'm okay with. So it's kind of like an in-between feeling here. But then in the second round, I think that's where we go tackle. So go to the right tackle position. And I think we're good. I think you should target O-line. Yeah, we're going to target O-line definitely in this draft. And we don't have our 3rd round pick. 4th round, I think we go running back. I think we pick up 2 running backs in this draft, 2 rookies later on, maybe with our 2 7th round picks. And kind of we go from there. How does everybody feel about that? Does everybody like that plan coming in? Is there a way to acquire 2 firsts? No. I mean, we could also trade back if we wanted to, which would look something like this. You know, we go to, let's go to draft order, right? So we look at what teams also like, so like the Jets, for example. The Jets and us trade, but we also get pick number 38, which actually I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that, chat. How do we feel about that? So if I go like something with the Jets here, we give up our first at number 20, and we grab like something like, yeah, because they got 3 first round picks. We throw this together, and I mean, that is a little bit of a difference. We grab their later 2nd rounder. That's only really worth a 3rd. And we still have to throw in an extra 100 in value. Like that. Trey, moving back 5 picks. Moving back 5. Moving back 5 and getting a 3rd back. Is that worth it long term for us? I think it would be. I mean, when we scout the receivers, there were some 1st round talents in there later on in the draft. I don't mind moving back 5 picks, right? I really don't. Again, we go draft order here. I just want to see who else has gotten. So who's these picks later? Do they have a 3rd? I mean, we could trade with the Giants and get our pick back. But no, Jets. I'm trying to see, is there anybody here later on that we can snag like an early middle 3rd? No. Go Dallas, what's going on? Is that depends whether we move back? Is like thus for alignment. Yeah, it would probably be for alignment if we move back. So like the Raiders, for example, have a 23rd. What would that trade look like for the Raiders? Trade Center. Raiders. Let me just see something. Let me try to cook here real quick. I'm trying to make a trade that is going to work for us. Because I would like Coy Parrish, for example, in our secondary. How much is the worth here? Like, how much is the difference? Nope, not a long snapper. It's only a 50 value difference. Wait a second. If it's only a 50 value difference, I like this. I like this. We lose a 4th next year. I don't mind this. Chat, how do we feel about this? We move up 2 spots. There's a chance now maybe Corey Parrish is in the board, or we could take one of our wide receivers later. And then, you know, we could move Josh Sweat in this draft. Pick back up a 3rd. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah, I'm going to do that trade here. So at least we're going to move up a little bit. So Corey Parrish is now in play. That's what this is going to allow. Is I would want to take a 3rd bag. Yeah, I do want to take a 3rd bag. I just don't know what that would have to all entail. Because we have a 2nd, a 1st, a 2nd, a 4th, a 5th, and 3 7ths. So we don't have a 6th and we don't have a 3rd, but we have 3 7th round picks. I'm okay with this. You need Stewart. I don't think we need Stewart, which sucks. I would love Stewart. But Jetty OB, thanks so much for the follow. I think we get to it. I think it's time to go in. I think it's time to go in. That's not Access Football. That's the My Franchise tool inside of Madden. As let's do it, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, the draft is here. We're going to free agency recap. Again, we looked at that already. Make sure I'm recording. As we are on to draft week. I just want to make sure we don't have any more rules before we have to jump in here. So let me just make sure. We don't have anything still to do. Is Charlie Becker be a great pick? Maybe later on in the draft, we can look at Charlie Becker. You know, I imagine she's probably going to fall. As we got tools, no tools that we need to run this week. So, JD's and Lettleman, the draft is officially here. The draft is officially here. How's this all going to work? We're going to go slow and steady, and that's going to hopefully win the race for us. Start NFL draft. One last look at the roster for you guys, though, real quick before we get in. Quarterback, Mac Jones. We need a running back. Tyler Algier is still there. Wide receiver room, LeJontay Webster, Mason Tipton. I did put Malik Washington in our practice squad, so he got signed up from our practice squad. I mean, this sucks here at the top side. Offensive line now looks a heck of a lot better. I need Chase Basantis to go up in overall. That's really it. Edges, Kayvon Thibodeau, BJ Ojolari, Jordan Birch, and Josh Sweat. We got Brian Bruzzi now coming in, running the 4-3 this year. So the linebacking core is going to look good for us. Corner, not bad. As Devontae Woods good. Taylor Demerson, Budda Baker, no punter, no long snapper. We'll have to grab one of those later. Start NFL draft. And here we go. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this, baby. I need this. I need this so bad. As I would have traded Budda for mid-early first. Yeah, he wasn't worth a mid-early first. Not in modern Madden. Not in modern Madden. As here we go. First pick in the draft. And the Jaguars have it. If I'm them, I go Colin Simmons or I go Jeremiah Smith. And they go Colin Simmons. Okay. Carolina Panthers. Arch Manning is the first quarterback off the board. Rocky, what's good? Wait, what happened to Love? We still have Love. Vikings. They go Dante Moore. Trevor Godsby going off the board now. So there's the first tackle off the board. Julian Sayin. 3 quarterbacks off the board within the first 6. First 5. Jonathan, what's good? Trade Kayvon in your first, move up? I don't think we can trade Kayvon in a first. I don't think it's worth it. Like, I mean, it could be. Like, I don't know if that trade's going to be accepted. That's also the thing. I don't know if that trade's going to be accepted. Jets take Smith. They go Lenoris? Lenoris was supposed to fall to 10 to Miami. Oh, that completely changes the entire draft. That completely changes the entire draft. Wait a second. Trade up for Smith? No, I think Smith goes here. Jaden Miava wasn't supposed to go to pick number 20. A run on quarterbacks to start. Charlie says, wow. Sorry I'm late. Said, you're good. What is this? Just quarterbacks going. Smith is falling. as he goes to the Saints to replace Chris Olave. Leonard Moore off the board to the Chiefs. They pair him with Mansour Delane. Darian Mensah off the board at number 10. All the quarterbacks are gone. All the quote-unquote first-round quarterbacks are gone. Yeah. Can I not trade? Hello? Chat, am I crazy? Where's the trade button? Katie, thanks so much for the follow. Where's the trade button? I want to trade up. Can I not trade anybody? Manage team? Am I tripping? No, it's not here. Are you paused? I am paused. No way the new mods. Do you have a YouTube? I'm dotMILD on YouTube. What if we back out? Good morning. Good morning, Nolan. No, do we have this bug again? Okay, we can't trade. Oh my gosh, and we have this bug again. We can't see anything. Oh, you're joking. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. It's in the GM's office, Twin. It's in the GM's office, he says. You know, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Actually, wait a second. What if we do this? What if we do this? We back out, go into the draft. My franchise tool, Ricky got it. Ricky got it here. Okay. Wait. I was gonna say, can we move up with the Browns now? Claire, what's up? I just want to see what would it cost. Who's worth more? I mean, it is Sweat that's worth more. He's worth 200. Okay, can't do it here. Can't do it here. We're gonna monitor this. We're definitely gonna monitor this. Jacob, what's good? Here in the draft. Jump back into it here. Pick number 11. Please don't be Dylan Stewart. Please don't be Dylan Stewart. Oh my gosh, it's not Dylan Stewart. They went with the other edge. Wait, now I gotta do it again. We're gonna do it again. Wait a second. Who'd you sign as a free agent? We'll go over the free agent signings and everything here in a second. Chat, if we're gonna get Dylan Stewart and then I'm trading, we're moving. We're gonna move Josh Sweat. Like, it's as simple as that. I'll move him for a third rounder. I'll move him for a guard in a player swap. As is the Madden trade center? No. Stewart might fall. He is falling. So if I go Chargers, draft pick number 12. Even if they use Stewart to move up, that's fine. Or sorry, not Sweat. I have to move Sweat to move up. Love you, Dot. What's up, Johnny? Never seen Stewart fall like this? Me neither. Me freaking neither. That's not enough. I think we risk it. Do they need an edge? Who do they have at edge? I mean, a superstar. Akeem Mesidor. He's a star dev. Oh, that's such a risk. That's such a risk. That's such a risk. I think we risk it. I think we risk it. Don't risk it. You might have to trade up. Yeah, I think we go one more pick. And it takes us back to the Browns here. That's fine. Browns, remember, they went with the other guy. Yep. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. Then it's going to be Josh Sweat a first and then another 100 value, which is like a third round pick again. We already traded away a fourth round pick from next year. Do we do this, chat? Do we trade up now? What are their biggest needs? Risk it. Throw in Marv. You might be good saying. I think we stay put. I think we risk it. Guys, we look at this draft board right here. Coleman's still here. We got Hill, the corner that we really like. Wingo. Amari Washington, which I could see. He was mocked to go to the Chargers. So Washington was mocked to go to the Chargers. And the other one we want is Coy Parrish. There's a lot of good players in this draft. I think we'll be okay. There's some more round one talents that we like. I think we're good. I think we're good. This might be wide receiver. It also might be wide receiver. We're in advance. Please. Eyes closed. They go Caden Green. Now, this is where Dylan Stewart got picked last time with the Bears. This is where Dylan Stewart got picked last time with the Bears. He's the number one player on the board right now. Who do the Bears have? Do the Bears really need an edge? After free agency, after everything. Okay, we're making a trade. We're making a trade. I got to go get him now, right? You have to go get him now. First Son, thanks so much for the heart me. I appreciate it. I just saw your message right as I was starting, by the way, First Son, so I apologize. Okay. Players. Nope. Trade Center. Chicago Bears. Perfect. It's already set. It's already set for us. Here. Bears. Is that enough trade value to move Sweat? Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Can we just throw in a player? Something that you guys think highly of? Dylan Stewart, welcome to the desert. Dylan Stewart, welcome to the desert. BJ Ojolari, I'm fine getting rid of back-to-back. That's fine. That's fine. Bang. Bang. If only we had Wingard. We didn't re-sign him. We didn't re-sign him. Where's my remote? Like sweating through the sweatshirt right now. I'm sweating through the sweatshirt. Cardinals got the pick. Bang. Bang, bang. Dylan Stewart, welcome to the team. Did you go through free agency? I did. I did. As Dylan Stewart in my Browns rebuild, post Myles Garrett trade, he was a demon. Dude, that's a huge win for us. He fell all the way to number 13. Zilla VR, thanks so much for the rose. Okay, now tackle and safety. I agree, TJ. It's got to be tackle and safety. Obviously, Coy Parrish isn't the answer. 6 in true value. Drafted him at 13. Hidden dev. 87 speed. Gross. Gross. And I think we're going to skip ahead here. So we're going to look. Bengals take Jordan Seaton. Dallas selects. Come on, Dallas. Who do you guys take? Anton Saka. Okay, so they got the edge rusher in Saka. Now take Sorsby round 2. We're not going to take Sorsby round 2, man. I'm not a betting man, you know what I'm saying? Coy Parrish goes off the board at number 16. So even if we had 18, it wouldn't have mattered. We would have had to move up anyways. Tennessee. Okay, they go tackle. Hill is still there. What do you mean Hill? Jair Hill? Yeah, Jair Hill is still there, but I don't know if we have the value to be able to go back up and move for more players. I really don't think we do. We've given away a lot of our capital. Sammy Brown now goes. And now this is our original draft pick. I think they're going to take Jair Hill here. As no, they go Justin Williams. Okay. Houston Texans. Okay, they go the center out of Oregon. He's a dog. Tampa. Ahmad Hardy. They go Hardy in round 1. If you have, who'd you pick? We picked Dylan Stewart. Raiders get Ryan Wingo. That's gross. And remember, the Jets have, this is their third, as Brian Wesco goes to the Steelers. I think we sim to the next pick. I really think we do. I think we just sit. I think we just sit on this. Are we ignoring the need for a blue chip quarterback? Like we do in every rebuild? We brought in Mac Jones. Like, I don't know what else you want me to do right now. I gave the money for Mac Jones, and then I can use that to address other needs. Chilling Hardy. I like Hardy. I just didn't expect him to go, that early in round 1. Jair Hill goes to the Patriots. Let's view the draft board. I just want to see where those right tackles sitting at for us. Wow. Great. Love that. Left tackles. I mean, there's still some round 1, 2 guys here that we could potentially go for. Maybe Carter Smith out of Indiana. I mean, he is a star dev. I would like a left tackle. We can move him over to right. Are we not starting back? We'll see. There's going to be a quarterback battle. There's a quarterback battle that's going to happen, Chad, and that's the only way I'm going to put it right now. We're going to see what the Stats Matter tool does. What we are going to do is skip to next round. As Amari Washington did not go off the board until the start of the end of the first, which was crazy. As I'm just going to keep monitoring this draft board because I really think... No way did he get taken already. Oh, no, he is. Carter Smith is here. Now, Carter Smith is probably the best, is maybe change a guard at tackle. I mean, I think Carter Smith's probably the best tackle available right now. Unless one of these guys down here is like sleeper builds. Yeah, it's got to be Carter Smith. Now, he's a round 1, 2 guy. Round 1, 2 projected. His pass block isn't great, but his pass block power is good. He's more of a run blocker, dude. His run blocking is great. His run blocking is so good. Has he taken anybody yet? Yes, Dylan Stewart. Too bad this isn't a CPU class, so you can't take a strong safety from USC. Yes, guys, who do you take in the first? Dylan Stewart. Look at wide receiver options. I'm looking at wide receiver for probably 4th round. Mario Craver. You guys know him all too well. Is down here. If not 2, Isaiah Horton. I mean, there's some good talent. Terrell Harris is also here. Like, I would like one of these guys, probably. As Joshua, thanks so much for the follow. You need run blocking? Yeah, we do. So, don't take Carter Smith. Just don't. Okay. Do the Jets need... Like, we may have to move up a little bit. But do the Jets need a left tackle? Ole Fashanu, he's superstar, so they're not going to take him. They're not going to take one. He's superstar. Superstar dev. We're good. They take Keelan Lacey out of Ole Miss. Free safety? Yes, but I do want to address the offensive line first. I mean, when it comes to safeties, I mean, he was supposed to be off the board so much earlier. He was mocked to the Giants at pick 30. And he's still on the board at 7 here. So, I mean, Keon Sabb wouldn't be bad at Alabama. And he's a zone guy, which would be good for us. And, free. I mean, Earl Little or... What about Ty Benfield? No. Is it Tired Sora Natsumi? Thank you so much for the heart me and the go pop on the stream. I think we just sit. I think we sit. Jermaine Matthew goes off the board at Ohio State. Sabb is a trade-up kind of player. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm thinking too. That's what's stressing me out, chat. Y'all are stressing me out. But then our offensive line doesn't get fixed. Hey, you tired? As we look at the safeties, do they have good... I mean, they're fine at safety. They don't need a safety. Come on, we should be good. As I go, Will linebacker. Okay. I don't know why it just went over that one. Okay. Dolphins. Do the Dolphins need a safety or an offensive line? Like, I want to get one of the two. We have 2 guys on our draft board right now. Dolphins. First, we look at left tackle. They have Patrick Paul. They're not going to... I mean, if I were them, I'd stay with Patrick Paul. Marcus Williams and Taylor Rapp. This is where Sapp could go off the board here. As you already won this draft. I think we did win this draft in some capacity already. Oh, man. How much would it cost for us to move up? How much would it cost for us to move up? That is the question at the moment right now. We go back to the My Franchise tool. As bro Dolphins, you got to make the pick. I'm not the Dolphins. As we go, as I'm sending future capital, not current. Yeah. Because look at this, chat. If we go back to the mock draft here. Oh, they did have Sab falling out of the first. In the final mock draft. Where is it? Why is this mock draft crazy? Okay. All right, we should get out of this here. Let's go to trades. Who was again? The Dolphins. We go to the Dolphins. We are the Cardinals. That second round pick. How much is our second round pick worth against it? Second round pick number 20. There's 100 in value difference. We can't do it. We can't do it. We'd have to give up what? A third next year? We already gave up a fourth next year? I can't do it. I can't do it. Much I would love to. Can't do it. Who went number 1 overall? Colin Simmons to the Jaguars. And they're going to take one of them. Oh my gosh, they went Bryce Young, edge out of Notre Dame? Wait a second. Trade Buddha and get Sap? I'm not trading Buddha right now. Game Changer comes in, fire.mod, love it. Now we go to the Rams. Chad, this is the real way you draft. You sit there and you monitor every single pick. Safety, Quinton Lake, Cameron Curl. Probably them could be, and we can look at the left tackle. Jarek Willis. This is, one of them's going to go here. If it's one of them, I think we trade up and get the other. If it's one of them, we just trade up and get the other. Oh no. Please don't be him. They went Carter Smith, we got to go get Sab. They went Carter Smith, we got to go get Sab. We gotta. Chargers here. What do the Chargers got on their, what do the Chargers have in their safeties? Wait a second. If it's strong safety, Chargers are not going to take it because they have Derwin James, right? Please. Please. Oh, we can take one more pick off here. They have Derwin James. They're not going to go get it. They're not going to go get him. They're not going to get Sab. Sab's a strong safety, right? Let me just make sure he's a strong safety because I'm blanking right now. Yeah, Sab, round 2-3 talent. Strong safety. They're not going to go for it. They have Derwin James. They have Derwin James. Please, 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 please. Justin Scott, defensive tackle. Now we go to the Bears. Good risk, good risk. Do we trade with the Bears again? They have Dylan Tiedemann. They're not going to draft him. They're not going to draft him. They just drafted a safety. They just drafted Keon. Oh, we're there. Oh, we're here. We're here. Wait a second. Bengals now? Who do the Bengals have it? Strong safety. Jordan Battle, superstar dev. We're good. Give me Sab. Give me Sab or give me... They go Justice Haynes. Perfect. Now we look at the Jets. The Jets have 1 million picks in this draft. Strong safety. Are Darius Washington 84 overall? I don't think they go with him here. Progression tool is not progression tool is not run yet. We're good, right? We're good. Jets, we're good. Joe Brunner. Joe Brunner. Shout out Wisconsin white boy. All right, Cowboys. Cowboys should have Caleb Downs, right? Jalen Thompson and Caleb Downs. They don't need a safety. They don't need a safety. They don't need a safety. They don't need a safety, right? Right? Nick Marsh out of Indiana. Nick Marsh out of Indiana. Come on, we're getting so close here. I'm okay with trading up now. Andre Cisco, though. And Amani Hooker. Is this where we do it? Is this where we do it? Is this where we do it right here? I'm a little worried about the ages with these guys. That's the only thing that could lead me to make this move. Avery says take the chance. All right, let's do this right now. 1 in the chat if we move up, 2 in the chat if we stay. 1 in the chat if we move up, 2 in the chat if we stay. Oh my gosh, I see more moves. Okay, we're staying. We're staying. We're staying, chat. This one's on you. Bang! Oh, that's huge. Oh, chat, you guys are goated. You guys are so goated. We're like gambling here. Okay. Strong safety, Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Atlanta Falcons, Jesse Bates, Xavier Watts, Hollywood Smothers goes. I feel like Hollywood Smothers always goes to the Ravens in every rebuild that we do. I just want to check it just because I'm scared. I'm a scared, nervous individual. Xavier Watts, superstar dev. Jesse Bates, 93 overall. Ladies and gentlemen, we sat there. We waited our turn. We said, are we going to trade up? Are we going to trade up? Are we going to trade up? And instead, we're good. Dot is washed. Crazy, JOJ. Crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the team. Keon Sab. A replacement for Buda Baker if we really need to, as I'm expecting that my franchise tool to become very clutch for us, as that is Aura. Thank you, Charlie. When's the New York Giants rebuild? I don't know, but Dot Spicy in the coach's room. Ah! That's his name's Dot Spicy, by the way. Just moving to free safety. 34 in true value. Draft him at 50. 90 speed. Good numbers. 6'1". Maybe we could play him in the box a little bit. Now we don't pick till round number 4. Now we don't pick till round number 4. And let's just go through. Is there any players that we want to sit on again and wait on? Like one of these edges would be nice. Cam Franklin, Damon Wilson. I mean, he's around 3-4. He's around 3-4, but he's a UDFA. So maybe we sit on that. We just get him later on. But we do need to address the O-line room. As Cam Franklin's not bad. Cameron Crawford. I mean, we got him in our last rebuild. I'm not really... I mean, now we're kind of good. Round 3-4 talent again as an undrafted guy. Love that. Some Mike linebackers. Daniel Wingate. Love that. Sertain Perkins. Jamari Sharp out of Indiana. Shout out Jamari Sharp. And there's Julio Humphrey. Y'all know how much I love Julio Humphrey. Y'all know how much I love Julio Humphrey. Is he star dev? No. Is Sharp? Nope. None of these guys are? Really cool. Like, are we just going to have a conversation about... Oh, okay. Who was that? Was that Damon Henderson? That was Damon Henderson. Okay. I like that. I like that. I think we just sim forward. I think we're good. I think we're fine. I think we're good. We look at some of our guys here. Some round 3-4 talents still sitting. Obviously, we need offensive line. That is one of the things that we need. Just want to look through real quick. See if there's any hidden dev guys. No. Doesn't look like there is. Let's go over to the right tackle side. Again, just to look. We need to draft an offensive lineman. That's what we do need in the 4th round. I'm sorry. I know it's not the funnest thing in the world, but we do need an offensive lineman for ourselves to really just solidify the O-line a little bit. I mean, we could take one of our guys and move them out if we really need to. There's been no guards going off the board. Like, there's really no good guards going off the board at all. As what are we feeling about this? What are we feeling? What about linebacker? I think we're decent linebacker. Wait, was he hidden? No. What about Johnson here? There's just no hidden devs down here at all. No gems for us at all that we can kind of go after. Even at the center position, my guess is. Well, there he goes. What do you mean there he goes? Dot, you check if R. Mason had a good rookie year for the Chiefs. We can maybe do that. Current class is he still needs an right tackle. Yeah. LJ Martin is still there. Oh. You said to remind you. Yeah, where is LJ? Is LJ Martin off the board? Yeah, it looks like he's off the board. That sucks. Is trade this pick for Broderick Jones? I mean, we could trade the pick for a player. We definitely could. We definitely could trade the player if we really need to. Because there's not a single developmental guy in this offensive line room. Like, I mean, unless we just pick somebody and kind of just plug them in. Oh, wait. Why is the draft unpaused? As trade for Darnell Wright. What about for Nick Harbor? Is Nick Harbor still here? I mean, he is. Do we want to just go Nick Harbor and get the fastest player available in the wide receiver room? Is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do? Just go Nick Harbor here and let him run? Let him roll? Trust Nick? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, send it. All right, we're going to do it. We'll do it. That's fine. We're going to do something with this offensive line. I hope you guys know. Like, that is going to be a struggle for us. As I love just staring at nothing. 118 in true value, drafted him at 116. That's not bad. 97 speed at 6'5". I'll take it. And we're going to move on to our next user pick. I mean, Terrell Harris is still here and around 2-3 talent. Obviously, though, we don't need another receiver. I think Alex Van Sumeren could be good. A 3-4 talent. There's really nobody here that is really good for us. Will, corner. I mean, we could go and grab Julio Humphrey if we really wanted to at the cornerback spot. Can you look in the draft? Yeah, we can. How did the playoffs, how did Beck do? Pretty good. Jamari Sharp is gone. Yeah, Jamari Sharp's not there anymore. I want to try. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Damian Henderson a little bit more. And the only reason is he's star dev. He's star dev. He's a day 3. He's a projected 3-4 round talent, but he's star dev or better. So that's kind of my thought process. Yes, Julio Humphrey's around 2-3, while Damian Henderson's around 3-4. But star development player. And I think we're going to add him to the roster to help fill things out. I think he's good. Ace, is he on Twitch as well? I am on Twitch as well. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok all at once here for this stream. But yes, we drafted Dylan Stewart. That's a great pick, actually. That is such a good pick. Oh, man, that could really work out for us. And now we have the 3 7th-round picks, where one of them's got to be running back. I think one of them we go for an offensive lineman, and then we just go one of the best players available. Terrell Harris is still here. So what if we go actually Van Sumeren? Yeah, Terrell Harris, Van Sumeren, and then running back. I think that's good. Go quarterback? Yeah, no. Multi-angle quick motion. Avery Johnson is fast. But yeah. Tackle has been pushed back long enough. I think we're gonna go UDFA for tackle. I think for the offensive line we're gonna go UDFA's throw power. Do any of you guys have good throw power? They don't even have throw power up here. Am I tripping? No, you know what we're gonna do? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get some playmakers, and we're gonna go Terrell Harris first. Bad catch in traffic, but he's a high overall. Probably returner for us. He's going to replace Devin Duvernay. Look at pressure awareness. Yes. 74 in true value. Drafted him at 212. You know what? I can't even get mad at it. I can't even get mad at it. Make next selection here. We got Van Sumeren. Bad power moves, but he's a run stuffer. Give me a backup run stuffer. That's fine. He can play with Caleb Proctor when Brian Bruzzi or Walter Nolan does go out. As you lose in the playoffs, you guys will see. So again, 109 at 214. Not bad. I'm going to take it. Hopefully you can make the roster. And then pick number 30. We're going to pause draft and get ourselves our little Mr. Irrelevant. I think we got to go running back here. Let's see if we can find somebody. See if we can find somebody interesting here. Trying to look and see. Luke Yoder. Shout out Lehigh, right? Isn't he a Lehigh guy? Yeah, he is. Wayman Jordan. There's no good running backs here left on the board. Ah, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. That's unfortunate. Speed Demon. Yeah, no, there's not even a Speed Demon here. Yeah, 4-2. Yeah, 4-4-2. That's not even worth it. Not even worth it here. Kevin Jennings out of SMU, though, and transitioning him to wide receiver / running back. Transitioning Kevin Jennings to a speedster running back. Anybody object to this? To a wide receiver? No? Okay. No? Okay. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. As now we just need to take an offensive lineman here. I could take a guy with good awareness if we really want to. As Ask Ski, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. What are we looking? Pass block part? No, we need a run block. I mean, one of these big guys here. Move the quarterback. We can get him. We can get him after the draft. We can get him after the draft. We can get him after the draft. Undrafted free agent. As pass block finesse, pass block power. You know what? We're going to take a reach here. It's probably not the best pick to finish out this draft, but that's fine. We need bodies. We need bodies. Is Kevin Jennings objects? All right. All right. Did you trade for Bruzzy? We got him in free agency. Keep him at quarterback. We have so many quarterbacks on our roster. This is probably going to be a little bit of a throwaway pick. A little upset about it, but, you know, it's fine. It's not the worst. It's not the worst, but is he great? No. As we're going to skip to the end of the draft. As dotMILD truth or dare? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. As Mr. Relevant goes to that center. As we are not going to look at the draft recap just yet. We are not going to look at the draft recap just yet. What we are going to do is move directly into preseason week number 1. And the reason why is we got to run the progression tool. Right? We have to run the progression tool. The only thing I am going to do is take Buda Baker. And move him over to free safety for this roster. Because if we're going to run with Slab, we're going to run with Sab. You know what I'm saying? As, let me just back out of this real quick just to make sure we don't need any tools that we need to run. As it just got here, what happened in the draft, what happened in free agency, you will see, my friend. You will see. Would you ever do a 2022 or 2012 franchise? I would love to. But we take a look real quick at these tools. Trade lottery, just for guys after. Nobody wants them. Balance rosters out here a little bit. I'm going to balance those guys out. Free agency lottery. This is where it's going to get interesting. A lot of free agents here that didn't get signed. Is Sab not at the free? Yeah, we're keeping at the strong. Lot of free agents here. None of our... I mean, the kicker, yeah. A lot of names here. Lot of names. I do not know who we're going to get, but we're going to see here. Any Cardinals? Oh, I saw Cardinals there. Patrick McCarry? That's not bad. Go up and through, up and through. Show me some Cardinals. Anybody good here? No. Any Cardinals at all? I mean, Jones Griffith. Are we serious right now? Love that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. As need a punter, we do need a punter and a long snapper on our roster. We can convert. We can convert a long snapper if we really need to. I would be starting. Okay, training camp signings. One thing we are going to do, we're going to go out and get one guy real quick. We're going to go out and get one guy real quick. So all these rookies that didn't make the roster. Julio Humphrey, we're going to pick Julio Humphrey up. Sign player. And we're going to sign to the Cardinals. And then the other one I want to sign is Kevin Jennings. And what we're going to do is we are going to sign him and then change him to wide running back. And then I think that we're fine. I think for other rookies, I'm going to kind of let it play out how it wants to. I think we're good there. So let's go back to tools. Training camp signings. No. What are you guys doing? Whoa. Language. What team? Why are you guys saying no? Keep him at quarterback? He's a 58 overall quarterback. Chat. As here's ours. We got Rasheen Ali. Not bad at running back. DJ Johnson, not bad. Chauncey Golston. Browning's back on the team. Matthew Hayball as a punter. I do like him. Julian Aquara. Vakai. Henry Black. Bray Lynch. That's not a bad group of guys. Jersey number fix. Run it. And so there's kind of our roster here. Is we gotta pull this out and see how we did with the progression tool. As hopefully. As what are your current quarterbacks? Mac Jones and Carson Beck. Mac Jones is the starter. This is the progression tool time. We just got to make sure we're in preseason week number 1 before we run it. For the love of the game, start Jennings. Not for the love of the game. We are in the perfect place to bring in a quarterback next year if the Mac Jones era sucks. I agree. And that's kind of the plan there. I think Mac Jones does have enough. Like his accuracy is really good. It's just everything else sucks. So we should be fine. Offense is an 85 overall. Defense is a 77 overall. And the other thing I am going to do real quick is just change Micah McFadden to Mike linebacker. No draft recap. We'll go to the draft recap. But we're going to do it in our way. So we're going to change him over. And then I think for Cody Simon, I'm going to move him over to Sam linebacker. Just skip the preseason. You guys are funny. You guys are very, very funny, man. And now our linebacking core just feels a lot better. Edges, Dylan Stewart on the one side, Kayvon Thibodeau on the other side. And now we're going to see how this all works. Probably the biggest tool. If you guys don't know, this is the progression tool. I'll help you guys understand what it does do in a second here. Let's open this sucker up. Again, I see the questions. What are the progression? Are you keeping Jacoby Brissett? No. Tools. Progression tool. This replaces the XP system with a model based on factors like player potential, experience, coaching influence. Each progression is calculated using a combination of different position-specific archetypes, development trait, draft pedigree, and archetype. On players less than 6 years pro and on veterans who have earned a dev trait boost qualify. Progression tiers rank players within their experience levels, determining their potential for improvement. This tool ensures no two franchises progress the same way. Use in preseason week number 1. As let's run this progression tool. I forgot we didn't do it and we haven't done it yet. We have not done this tool yet. Here we go. Progression tool has run. Biggest overall jumps. Ashton Genty up to a 95. Nate Frazier, the rookie, all the way up to an 87 already. Robert Henry goes from a 60-something for the Commanders. Undrafted goes up to a 77 overall. Tyler Nubin up to almost a 90. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren up to an 87 overall. But the thing that we want to care about first is let's look at the rookies. Right, let's start with the rookies and go from there in terms of where they were drafted. Or just the rookie class in general. Go to the rookie. Dylan Stewart, 82 overall. Dylan Stewart, 82 overall. That is beautiful. Some of the biggest upgrade points there really coming into play for us as Joe Brunner from Wisconsin did go up. Cam Franklin, we looked at Cam Franklin weeks. Kenyatta Jackson did go up very nicely. Caden Green, though, is the biggest one. That is awesome for us that Dylan Stewart did go up. Now, for other rookies inside of our class, we'll kind of take a look. I see right here, Damian Harrison. Hey, 71 overall. Not bad there from the rook. We're going to start with then all players, quarterbacks, go over Tyler Shuck up to an 86, Jackson Dart to an 87, Caleb Williams to an 83, Bo Nix to an 82, Drake Mays a 99, Shador Sanders is 72. Quarterbacks here, especially from the rookies. Not a lot of improvement. Arch Manning 72 from the rook. Jaden Miava 70. So nothing too crazy there. As I thought it was Josh Hoover at a 70 with 70 overalls. This Trent Simpson, let's go. Who the frick is Dylan? Dylan Stewart, one of the best edge rushers coming up in the draft. Let me tell you that right now. We look at the running back position. That usually takes the biggest jump. Kyron Williams back up to a 90. 6th round draft pick at running back, 73 overall. Some decent jumps here across the board. I don't see... I'm just going to do it here. Cardinals. There it is. Jeremiah Love, 95 overall. Tyler Algier, 85 overall. So we have a really good 1-2 punch at the running back position for ourselves. Wide receiver, Marvin Harrison did go back up to his 77. Michael Wilson to his 78. LaJohntay Webster to actually his 74 overall. Nick Harbor is only going to be at a 69 overall. When we look at the quarterbacks here, nothing from any of our quarterbacks. Pain. Nothing but pain. Nothing but sadness. Nothing but pain. Is your Twitch down? My Twitch is not down. As trade for Shuck. He's my boy. I don't think we're going to trade for Shuck. Tight ends. I mean, we couldn't really do anything with Trey McBride. He did go up, but not an overall here. Paris Johnson up to a 91. Nothing from Quinton Johnson because he can't get the points. Nothing from Chase Basantis. That's horrid. That is so bad. Left edge, Kayvon up to an 80. Walter Nolan up to an 87. Oh my gosh. So it's Walter Nolan, Kayvon Thibodeau, Dylan Stewart, and then Brian Bruzzy. But Bruzzy looks like he's maybe getting beat out now by Dante Stills. And honestly, Alex Van Sermon going up to his 70 is goated. So do you hate me, Dodge, since I'm Twitch? No. Wow. DJ Johnson's now better than Jordan Birch. Just go put that out there. Sam linebacker. Cody Simon did go up. Love that. Mike linebacker. Micah McFadden went up by 1 overall. Will linebacker. Trenton Simpson didn't get anybody. As show wide receivers, I got you. The wide receivers here. Not the best wide receiver room in the world. Highest overall wide receiver is, I mean, we got Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, LaJohntay Webster. It's not good. A couple of Washingtons, a couple of Wilsons in here. But overall, not good. Corners where we need the help. As Quiggs and Geo Hits. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Damian Henderson, Garrett Williams. Denzel Burke did go up. But I mean, it's going to be Will Johnson and Garrett Williams' team. I mean, Henderson being in the 5th round is going to help us out hopefully a little bit. As Numberage, thank you so much for the follow on Purple or on TikTok. I appreciate it. Free safety, nothing. Now, please, Sab. Please, Sab. Sab didn't go up. Oh, that sucks. Kicker, nothing. Punter, nothing. Long snapper, don't have one. Wishing to pick one up. And there's no long snappers. Awesome. Happens every Madden franchise. As is Braylon Lovelace, a UDFA. We'll go to active players here. He's on the Miami Dolphins. He's on the Miami Dolphins right now. Oh yeah, I can see everything better on Twitch than TikTok. Wherever you guys watch from, that's fine. All I appreciate is that you guys enjoy the content. Wherever you guys watch from, I don't care. Who cares about wide receivers? We need the best tight end in football and the best running back room. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be our team, chat. We're gonna be running the ball a lot. We're going to be running the ball a lot. Final roster is hopefully going to look really, really good for us. We have more tools to run here, just a little bit of a balancing rosters. Free agency lottery again after these changes. Doesn't need to be a stud. You have McBride, yeah. No team's interested in any of these guys. Love it. Run the lottery. I don't think anybody's going to go. Yep. Nobody is going to go. More training camp signings just in case. As Buddha, what's good? They did bring us in a Will linebacker. That's fine. Update jersey numbers. And ladies and gentlemen, let me sim forward 1 week. Right, let me just sim forward here 1 week. Just to make sure everything all sets in. I always try to do that. Advanced week. We don't really do the training camp stuff. It doesn't really matter. But this is our final. This is our final lineup. And I'll tell you right now, it's got to be Chase Basantis starting here. I don't know what's going on here. Everything besides the right tackle looks really good. And then on the defensive side, I like our linebackers. I know some people may not like them. I love them. I really do. I think Brian Bruzzi's still got to start over Dante Stills. I really do. But that's a disgusting defensive line. As Wilson should be at least an 82. He went down in overall. But Buda's down to an 89 overall. I'm probably going to play Sab in the slot. Or maybe play Buda in the slot. I got to figure that out. What are his ratings? 74 zone coverage. What's his man? It's only 67. That sucks. Your defense looks buns. I'm not sure this defense looks buns. I feel like it's a pretty solid defense. You know, it's not a championship level defense, but I think we can play well with the guys that we do have on this roster. As how'd you get Tibbs back? I thought he ended negotiations. As by the way, Gritty, thanks for the follow on purple. Ducky likes food. Thanks for the follow on purple. But no, I like the way our team looks. I think we're going to be A-okay with it. Secondary of Doom. I mean, Taylor Demerson had 4 picks. Buda Baker only played half the season, and when he played half the season, we had one of the best records. Will Johnson and Williams there is huge. It was wildcard team this season. Well, we were a wildcard team last season, so I definitely don't want it to happen again. As trade Buda for Jamar Chase, yeah, that's not going to work. As I came from TikTok, glad I found you on YouTube. Yeah, wherever you guys find me from, I don't love it. As I have all my chats right here, so I'm talking to all you guys. But do need to go bring in a long snapper. We'll take care of that later. I think we're gonna see what the cuts look like. We're definitely gonna see what the cuts look like. But for now, I will be away this weekend, so week number 1 will start on Monday. With that being said, I just want to make an announcement now, right? This is an important announcement to the channel. We are... My feet are hurting, so I'm sitting down as I say this. But, so chat, we are switching, and we are launching a new franchise. And for the first time ever, we are going to be running 2 franchises simultaneously. Now, what does that mean? When college football releases, we will also be playing Dynasty Mode. So we're going to be playing Dynasty Mode. We're going to be announcing a video on it. We're going to be launching it. And we will be streaming Dynasty Mode as well. So with the streams, again, we'll be on YouTube. We will be on Twitch. We will be on TikTok streaming Dynasty. And we're going to rotate every day. That's kind of going to be the plan right now. I mean, it's not set in stone. But if we like that plan, as Mama and Co, thank you so much for the heart me. CO, thanks so much for the heart me. Cold-Blooded Slug, thanks for the heart me. As the more the better. Yeah, so our goal, as you guys have seen, I went from 3 days a week streaming to 4 days to 5 days. We will be probably now streaming Monday through Friday, every day, every week. Unless like something happens, like I'll be honest, during the month of July, I'm moving. But the goal is to stream every single day. And so we'll do like 2 days a week is going to be one of the franchises. And then 3 days a week is going to be Dynasty or vice versa. We'll be here in the background like always. I appreciate you, kid. But that's going to be kind of the goal. As I haven't, are you going to wait for modded? No. I never wait for modded to drop. I don't like the plan. I love it. You scare me there in the first half, not going to lie. But yeah, so that's going to be the plan for the content purposes. We will be also seeing videos on both. So I don't know how the videos are going to work. What we're probably going to do is combine more games into one episode. That way, it's going to be just like every other day, rolling with it. And then with that being said, I also want to take the streams, cut them up, and cut out when we're talking to chat, and put them up on YouTube as well. So more live commentary, because you guys know I commentate a lot during the games. So if you guys like that, where you guys can catch up on the rebuilds and actually see the full episodes as I film them, I just need to hire an editor. I'll be honest, every editor I trial, he flakes on me. So I don't know what I'm going to be able to do there. I haven't really kind of figured out a plan for that yet. But I just need an editor that literally can take footage and cut out when I'm talking to chat. Are you done with Cardinals rebuild since you're doing Rutgers? KP, that was for a EA sponsor. As the King, thanks so much for the follow. But yeah, I don't know about the editing side. I got to figure out somebody I can pay to do it. I will be dumping a little bit of money into the content, having some fun with it. But will it be my franchise tool for college football 27 Overlord? I have no idea. I have no idea on any of that. I am out of the know when it comes to that. Duke Dynasty would be fun. I want to do maybe a Big Ten school. I would love to do Rutgers just because I'm a Rutgers guy. I can do it for free. Pineapple, I refuse to let anybody do stuff for free. I'm a big proponent against that nowadays. As Mike, what's good, Mike? How are you doing, big dog? But coming from YouTube and Twitch, love that, the king. But yeah, so like, we're going to stream everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. We're going to stream every other day. So I'll decide going in, is it a college football week or is it a Madden week? So Madden may get Tuesday, Thursday, college football may get Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or vice versa. And we're going to kind of jump in between it and have some fun with it. Because my biggest thing this year is, we did 4 franchises and we posted over 250 episodes. That's a lot of posting. Like, let's be real. That is a lot of posting. And that is also me playing franchise mode nonstop for 8 months straight. I just want a little bit of variation, but also in a healthy way. Now, when it comes to streaming on TikTok, a lot of people are telling me stream on a different account. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to do all my stuff on one account and kind of go from there. But yeah, so that's going to kind of be the content plan here. I know a lot of people are asking me because, freaking, you guys saw it. I mean, some of you guys saw it today, but just in case, EA let me make a video, right? I got to play the game early, trying to make my own video, which was so much fun to make. Why not make a YouTube series on it? Yeah, we are going to be cutting it up and putting it on YouTube. The shorts are start going to go up on YouTube as well. Dude, doing this, I legitimately was so scared as I was filming this video. It said I got fired, and I was like, oh no. So like, I was playing the new 27, I almost got fired. Like, and they were talking about the coach admin stuff. I was so scared about it coming in. And honestly, it was unbelievably cool. Unbelievably cool. But yeah, so the video just went up on it. I'm very, very excited about the footage from the game that I got and everything like that. The AD stuff looks insane. It looks insanely cool, insanely fun. It's going to be coming out next week, so be excited about it. But yeah, will you be live later? What do you mean later tonight? No, I got to be on a plane in I got to leave in 4 hours from now. I got to catch a plane. So with that being said, I'll be away this weekend. I'll be back Monday. Stream's going back Monday. And then later this week we're going to have some fun. What do you think about the catch meter? I love it. As Y dot, I got to go to another wedding. Can people stop getting married? It's pissing me off. But with that being said, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. You guys are amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. Are you getting the offseason recap today or tomorrow? No, Spider, we got to finish the rest of the videos for the season. I'm trying to work on getting some of those out. And then we're going to get rolling from there. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night.